Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Morning, Stefan. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena for new people. Let's start this Friday with Bitcoin as usual. Nice bounce, as you can see on my screen. Nice bounce on Bitcoin yesterday. That doesn't make Bitcoin a bull again. We are back in the range as we assumed a couple of days ago. If you look here, you can see the trend line. We spoke about this trend line yesterday. We managed to accept above and push straight into 61.8. Above 60k support and resistance level. I love the fact that we closed above this level. Well, okay, we have the close above 60k. We are staying above 60k from last night. That means I should go long here? Well, not in my book. You can see we touched 61.8 and we rejected there. Short reload zone usually is not a good idea for me to even think about hunting long ideas on Bitcoin. So, what I'll do here on daily? Well, I'll wait to see what will happen if we'll stay above 60k, or I'll hunt in the long reload zone, retesting back here. You can see the consolidation. If we'll go back down and we'll retest, I could think about hunting long. Here it's too late, and the market didn't give me on higher time frame anything to let me, I don't know, enter in a swing long idea here. Morning Bukur, morning Rocco, morning Catalin, morning Bova. So, on daily, well, I could see the strength. I see the support and resistance at 60k. We closed the daily candle above. We touched 61.8 overnight. That's good. We can push a bit higher. Look at this candle. Needs a retest. So don't think, well, okay, we hit 61.8, let's short. On daily chart, I don't know. And if you'll short here 61.8, your stop loss should be all the way up at 78.6. So window of risk, $3,000, more than $3,000 is not the best idea. Yeah, we can be sharper than that. We can get a smaller window of risk. So not a good idea to long. Don't assume that this one is done and will go straight down, because we can test in the short reload zone. Usually, why we have the 3-step setup or the general setup? Because the market will come here in the short reload zone, will fight this level between 61.8 and 78.6, M out, and then you can think about a short. So for the moment, okay, what I got a support and resistance that now let's assume that this for the moment it's support. Indicators, well, OBV doesn't tell me too much. RSI, you can see here, managed to get back at 50 and is rejecting from this level. In the same time, when we got here at 52, finally we got to 52, even a bit lower, we had a bullish divergence here. This bullish divergence is damn ugly. Why? Because the middle of this W is all the way up in the close to the overbought area. So to confirm this big divergence, RSI has to go all the way up in the overbought. Ugly. Okay, so nice location, nice bounce, a lot of strength from Bitcoin. I don't know, maybe we had a fundamental event or just happened from the technical standpoint. We rejected from this trend line, that's for sure. Let's see total on daily, and then we can go on lower time frame. Total market cap, similar. You can see we are back in the range, but overall here, not a bullish structure. I need a clear W here to even think, okay, let's push it higher. For the moment, we broke down from the range and we dead cat bounced back in. Nothing more, nothing less. And a similar idea, like I said, on Bitcoin. Don't assume that this is over. We can go and retest this initial M in the middle of the range. So we can still push a bit higher. Total Q, similar. a bit weaker than total, and total 3, well, similar to total. I don't see a big difference between them in the movements lately. So now I could go on Ethereum to see on daily what we have. Well, Ethereum was quite nice on lower time frame. On daily, well, let's see. On daily, we had a test at 61.8, bounce back in. Okay, but on 4-hour chart, if you look, you'll see really nice, something nice happened here. We had a good setup here. Not the best one because you have this week, but we touched 61.8, which is quite impressive for Ethereum. And you can see AB equals CD, it's almost completed here, or it's completed here. We can do another one, but when you have a AB equals CD, and then you will do another one, usually the last one, the third one, it's a trap. So from now on, I don't know if it's a good idea to think long here. That doesn't mean we cannot push higher. Even if you take this swing high and this swing low, you still can push a bit higher. Ethereum was a bit weaker than Bitcoin lately. Oh, look here. So we have room to push higher and then to aim out. Well, Bitcoin dominance on daily, strong. We accepted above 57 like I said. Will be a fake out? I don't know. It's strong. Bitcoin is stronger than the altcoins. Hopefully we'll see an EM here when we can think about being more aggressive on altcoins. But for the moment you can see Bitcoin dominance is going up, Bitcoin is going up, altcoins follow Bitcoin moves. So two scenarios, aiming out in this area or pushing up at 60. Let's wait to see what will happen. If we'll push to 60, then we can look for an M. Idea is to look for an M to become more aggressive hunting long ideas on altcoins. Because altcoins, they are beaten up pretty much, so shorting altcoins here doesn't make too much sense on higher time frame for me. Okay, on 1 hour chart you want to scalp short Solana because it's in the short reload zone, or Tau because had a nice move when it's in short. Okay, but on daily I don't see the point to think short on altcoins. So the best scenario for us will be bounce, doesn't matter, we'll aim out here or at 60. We want to see an M on Bitcoin dominance, and then we can go and think, okay, let's see if altcoins could outperform Bitcoin. So that's why lately I'm looking at for EMs in Bitcoin dominance. When I'll see that EM, I could play around. Okay, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Well, we are above long reload zone again. We retested this week 61.8. If you remember, we discussed this one on 4-hour chart and we said that we need a retest. Well, here we had that. You can see low, high, 61.8, fighted this level and above. It's a bull? Nah, not yet. It's just ranging here. I could see a range forming from this level, from this high to this low, and play around here. I don't see, for the moment, I don't see the bullish scenario here. Okay, now I'll go on Bitcoin on 4-hour chart, and I'll show you something we discussed a couple of days ago. 2 days ago, I guess? I don't remember exactly, but we said GAN 50 rule, if you remember. No? And he said, how much time took for the market to go down? Market will bounce 50% of that move and 50% of the time. So you can see 40 bars, 20 bars. Move down, 50% move up. And you can see exactly on the dot. Look here. We touch 50%. High, low, 50%. So that rule has a point. That's why we are trying to apply it on the market, because it's working. Yeah? After that we outperform. We are in the short reload zone here. But 50% bounce and 50% of the time, it's a pretty clear rule for higher time frames. I don't think you can apply this one on 5-minute chart, but on 4 hours daily chart to see when, because you have a time when you have a percentage of the bounce, so 50% and 50% of the time. That could give you pinpointing, well, here we should in this area should have this level, which is pretty important if you are a trader. Will give you a target sometimes where you should expect price to be in a specific point in time. Not bad. Was just an example, will not work 100% of the time, but is working, and it's a good rule to have in your tools. Hey Abdullah. Okay, so now what do we have on Bitcoin on 4-hour chart? Well, let me put it here on the same one. If I'll take this one, this swing high, swing low, and we are looking at the, let's see where we are. Well, I think Mr. Johnson, Andrew, posted already overnight in the Discord. Well, you can see we touched 61.8 here and we rejected. But it's just the first rejection from 61.8. I cannot say that Bitcoin is weak here for the moment. No, it's not. I don't see that weakness for the moment. For me to think, okay, Bitcoin bounced really strongly, had a AB equals CD. An AB equals CD anyway is pushing up higher here. You can draw the AB equals CD and you'll see it. So for the moment, this is just the initial rejection from 61.8. We can play around in this area without crashing down. We have drawn the swing low, swing high in the long reload zone, pump chaser zone, 38.2, all the levels here. But I'm not thinking yet to go there. So I'm thinking ranging here, fucking around in the short reload zone. Let's put an AB equals CD. Maybe you can see it better. So this is AB. Let's clone it. And let's do a CD. Pretty simple. Well, there you go. So AB equals CD is pointing out in the middle of the short reload zone, which is 62, 63, 64. Look left. Well, there you go. We have some confidence of thinking like that. So doing the AB equals CD and then aiming out here, well, yeah, makes sense at this point. So don't be too bearish here. It's all I'm saying. Ethereum on 4-hour chart. Well, AB, CD completed, middle of nowhere. I don't like this idea. Now let's update this one. I don't like this idea here because we are below 61.8 and not in a long reload zone. Ugly. We can aim out if Ethereum is weak and we can go back down. In the same time, I prefer to just leave it alone. Nice bounce. Yeah, who managed to get 2100, 2200 here in this area, and this retest. Well, on lower time frame we had the retest. Even on bigger time frame on Ethereum we had a proper retest. Now it's too late. Indicators here, well, they are just following the price action. Well, probably we'll take a look immediately, Stefan, on that. Bitcoin dominance. 4-hour chart. Looks kind of toppy here on 4-hour chart. Well, let's go and see what we have on altcoins on 4-hour and daily chart, like Stefan suggested here. On higher time frame, Bitcoin it's trying to push in the short reload zone. It's not a short yet, and it's too far away for us to hunt long ideas. And more than that, it's Friday. Yeah, so we'll close the week, and in the weekend you will see a lot of I don't know if a lot of movement from Bitcoin, but altcoins will do some movements this weekend, in my humble opinion. So I'll be here trying to hunt some ideas on altcoins. Now, Looking at altcoins, 4-hour chart is the best for the moment. Well, Stefan, first of all, look at Solana. This is not a W. Yeah? You had straight down, straight up. V bottom. So we'll retest this one at some point in time. Now, we touched exactly like on Bitcoin, we touched 61.8 short. I should short here on Solana? I don't see the M. Even to think short, I need an M. What I see here is just a potential divergence on MACD. That's it. The rest is following the price action, so I don't have enough reasons to think short here on Solana. I know a lot of people watch this level. Oh, okay, I'll short it. Well, I don't know. If we'll do an AB equals CD, I'll tell you, just eyeballing here, AB equals CD is pointing out in the highs here. So I don't suggest to be too aggressive on the short side. In the same time, you don't have any business to be hunting longs here in the short reload zone. Maybe Solana is not the best example for the market state on the altcoins. Let's start with the usual ones. Okay, 4-hour chart here. This is a W here on 4-hour and I think on daily also. Let's take a look at daily. There you go. Stefan, you have your setups here. You just need to be patient. You have power of 3 almost everywhere. So it's there on daily, but you need to be patient. Exactly, if you remember link. We'll break out, we'll retest. Don't worry, we'll not go anywhere without us. It's just a dead cat bounce? Well, I don't know. For the moment, I don't have reasons to think, yeah, we are bullish again. You saw Bitcoin dominance, you saw. So for the moment, this is just a dead cat bounce in a downtrend. We are assuming that, okay, this one, it's a fake out and could be power of 3. Okay, yeah, but show me that power of 3. Power of 3 means that we'll push higher and then we'll retest, and that's your entry. It's similar with my idea about hunting mountain man in altcoins. No? So let's see. 4-hour chart. Back on 4-hour chart. We have a W here. Huh? Well, I don't see the bullish divergence for the moment. Well, I could see this big one, but it's old. But what we can do on everything, like I said, once we can think about long reload zone. So we can watch that. That's one idea we can do here. And the second idea is that uptrend channel I showed you earlier. So this is the area. This is the second low. This is the point between, and you have the uptrend channel. To hunt long ideas on altcoins, you need to wait in the lower part of the uptrend channel. You don't want to buy it here. You don't want to buy it here. Look left, you have some resistance now. So don't be the public, don't be the stupid money. Dimension, similar idea. No? I could do over and over again. Joe, well, I showed you yesterday this. Look at how well respected it is. So, okay, draw your fibs. High, low. If you are thinking that, okay, maybe the market is too strong for a long reload zone, and I could be okay with that. Okay, let's think about calling. Let's think about pump chaser zone. But the pump chaser zone is still a lot lower. Yeah? Not Ethereum. Look at this one. Manta, similar. Alt, similar. Everything looks similar. Someone asked me what we should wait, or the first idea to think long, it's 4-hour W. So we have the 4-hour W on almost everything. But 4-hour W was lower. Look at this one. Ton, similar. Sold. Here, you want to hunt long ideas on ton? Well, I don't suggest. Why? resistance. Usually you'll get a fake out here and back down. We'll trap a lot of longs there. Solana, we spoke about. Iovo, similar. You can see. This is daily W here, but okay, trend line. Show me something. Well respected. Give me a W the other side of the trend line. Or give me a long reload zone. Or play, if you are more aggressive, play the uptrend channel. If you want to play the uptrend channel, you have to be a bit sharper and play on lower time frame. But you can see the channel there. So there are ways to play the market. We have to just be patient enough to wait for that to happen. Don't chase altcoins here. Just my 2 cents. You can do whatever you want. It's your money. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a stupid trader playing my own money. Well, Pixel, similar. E-gold, similar. Well, e-gold, if you're looking, well, I don't know. Maybe this support will hold here on e-gold. Maybe. I don't know. It's you can play this uptrend channel, wait for a fake out here, and take a 3-bar fractal on 1 hour. It's possible. Could be something. Clear uptrend, fake out here, wait for a 3-bar fractal, trying to break out from the channel. You have a window of risk and you can play it. It's there yet? Not yet. CRV for our chart, similar. I showed you multiple times this chart, I think. Yeah. Okay. We are pushing higher, but we have resistance above. It's not a good location for us to think long here. Think long, pump chaser zone. Pump chaser zone, well, what's the difference? Well, the difference is better to have a setup in the long reload zone than in pump chaser zone. Pump chaser zone, it's for strong markets. Let's assume that we are in a strong market. Well, if we are assuming that we are in a strong market and we should play pump chaser zone, let's find a pump chaser zone where we have it. Well, let's think here, pump chaser zone. Look left. You need to go, when the market will reach in this area, you need to go on lower time frame, for example 1 hour chart, and look for a power of 3 or a 3-step setup or a general setup. What means you use pump chaser zone as a location, then you look to see if you have bullish divergence, and then you look for W's, and then you play. If you see the market getting in the pump chaser zone but no W, no bullish divergence, you just wait for the long reload zone. You don't, well, I'll play the pump chaser zone. Okay, play it, but you need a clear setup. At least my 2 cents about the market. So, chasing here, not a good idea. We can play around and do a fake out in the weekend, push higher. Yeah, we can do that. Of course we can, but we are here to make money. We are here to play clear setups on the long run. So when I'm taking a setup, I'm thinking every time, if I'll take this setup 100 times, I'll be profitable overall. If the answer is no, I'm just waiting on the sidelines. If I'm not asking that question, and I was in a hurry and I put a trade, when I'll realize that I did a mistake, either I'll close the trade immediately or I'll move my stop to scratch. And that's it. From that point, I cannot lose money anymore. So it's acceptable. I could count on maybe this time I'm lucky. If I'm not risking my own money, okay. But usually I'm closing the trade because realizing a mistake, it's the first step to protect. Okay, guys. We can look at all the altcoins we have here. We have the entire list here. You can see the strongest ones. Everything looks kind of similar here. Yeah? Let's take the strongest for today. Well, nice bounce. AB equals CD completed. Look left. Resistance. Similar here. Well, nice bounce, but no setup. Ton. Similar. Look at Ton. It's pushing in the resistance here. Could outperform a little bit? Yeah. Similar. Well, this one is pretty strong. Well, This one is not pumping. Now it's doing something, finally. Tao, why I'm looking at Tao? Because a lot of people are watching Tao now. AB equals D is pointing out a bit higher, so don't be too eager to short it here. Huh? If you are long from the bottom, okay, sell some here in the short reload zone, but short, no, wait to attack this area, 78.6. You can play the shark if you want, or wait for an M here. But from my point of view, AB equals D is pointing out a bit higher, so I don't want to short here. Not yet. Guys, if you have questions, I don't know, requests, anything, type in the chat. I'll gladly answer you. Well, scalping, we have to go on lower time frames, and I usually don't like to do that for the moment. I don't like to do that in a public live stream, but we can go and see what we have. If you remember here, I played around. I played a long on a 5-minute chart, yeah, and sometimes shit happens, or I did a mistake. I don't know exactly, but you can see what they touched my stop loss here. My stop loss was at scratch. They took my stop loss, and then look what happened. So that we had something here. Well, at the highs was 12-1. Painful. It's painful when you see something like this. But this one was at scratch. I had a short. They stopped me out on the short, so kind of ugly. But for the moment, Rocco, you can see here, the Holy Grail is working. No, so let's exit the Holy Grail and let's put stay on 1 hour chart. AB equals CD is pointing out here. Okay, I don't see for the moment. I want a fake out in the London or in the New York session. I want this level to be taken out. I'll try an SFU here. For the moment, I'm not inclined to do anything, because you know, summertime, you saw yesterday, SFU is working really nice. So if I'll get an SFU here on lower time frame, well, SFU, what that means, I know, Rocco, you know, and all the Capua 2 know that. Breakout on 5-minute chart or 3-minute chart above, then close back below the level. That's your window of risk, and you are taking the short. Hunting 2, 3 to 1, depending what confluence you have below. But for the moment on Bitcoin, I don't see anything to tell me, well, let's scalp, let's do something. Maybe something will change in the London session. Who knows? Similar, let's take a look at Ethereum. Well, I have a lot of levels here that don't have any meaning anymore. You don't have, but AB equals CD. Okay, on lower time frame, Rocco, you can look at potential bot setups, but kind of 5-minute chart here, I could see a bot setup setting up. But you have to take intermediate swing low, swing high. So for example, you can see AB equals CD here. You are assuming that will happen again, and you're taking this swing low, swing high, playing a bot setup here. You have 1 low, 2 lows, 3 lows. We can push higher if you are thinking continuation. And you can hunt bot setups on 50-minute chart, even on altcoins. But overall, idea is we don't have enough reasons to short, and it's kind of on higher time frame, kind of ugly location to actually an ugly location to hunt long ideas. So not the best environment. Okay, so Tao, don't short it yet. Don't do it. Wait for a clear EM. Wait for something like this, something like this, something. Just blindly, okay, I'll short Tao. I saw Stefan posted yesterday some news about Tao and Sui. Well, I don't want to stay in front of that. Give me a clear setup, I'll do it. I'll risk some money, but until then, no. We bought some Tao on the investment part here. We managed to get on last chance challenge, and more. We bought some tau. Okay. We are happy that our spot bags are pumping, but for trading we need clear setups. I don't see requests, guys. Nobody is interested to ask anything. Then I could call it a live stream, and we can go on VIP and try to scalp something. I don't know if we'll find something. We'll find something in the London session, but we'll do our job and we'll try. We'll hunt. Well, okay. I don't see any question. Let's call it a live stream, and we'll hear us again in the New York session if you are a premium member, or Sunday the weekly crypto review. In the weekend I'll be here and I'll hunt 1 4-hour chart levels. Yeah. Don't chase here. I see Twitter becoming really bullish here. Well, I told you to buy, was a fake out. You got stopped out, and you are a stupid trader because you thought. Come on, guys. We had a move to 20K in 1 week. Come on, was a real move there. And we are in the short reload zone. Let's not assume that the market will go to 100K tomorrow. Yeah, I'm bullish also, but we are in a short reload zone. We just got back in the range. So being bullish here is just asking for trouble. And I see the influencers, so-called influencers, telling you that, well, look at these moves. Well, yeah, I see the moves, but they are done. And after a coin dropped, I don't know, from, for example, what is the best example? I said I'll close the live stream, but it seems like I'm still blabbing away. TIA, for example, let's take TIA. It's the best example. And let's take daily, okay? And I'll close the live stream immediately after that. But I want to show you something. Yeah, so telling me that, well, I told you it's 50% up. Okay, but look at this one. It's 4 times lower than the all-time high, and you are telling me that it's bullish because we had a 50% or 30% bounce here? Come on, look at higher time frame. If you look at 5-minute chart and you see this move, well, look at this, TIA is the best. Well, zoom out. So almost everything looks this kind of similar. So don't be too bullish. Wait for a clear setup. Okay, that's about it. See you guys next time. Bye bye.